Welcome to the Culinary Cam YouTube channel. Today I am going to make my super easy barbecue sauce. Memorial Day rolls around and that always gets me thinking about barbecues, and I know that if you say that word, depending on where you are, it means something totally different. So in parts of North Carolina, it means a whole hog with a vinegar-based sauce. In South America, it might just mean a particular cut of beef. And here on California's Central Coast, it usually means I'm asking my husband to pull out our charcoal grill. But it can also just mean nice, slow-cooked meats with a barbecue sauce. So I know that's controversial, but those are the things I mean. I either mean it's cooked on a grill or it has a sauce. So before we get into barbecue season in the summer, I wanted to show you a basic process for making your own barbecue sauce. You can certainly buy it, but with as easy as it is and as few ingredients as it takes, you should really make your own. It takes a base, a sour, and a sweet, and that's it. It can be, and what I'm going to use today is organic ketchup, but I have also used puree of different fruits. I have done a barbecue sauce with pureed prickly pear or pureed mango. So any fruit you can use as a base, but again, today I'm going to use ketchup. It takes a sweet, and you can use maple syrup, you can use brown sugar, you can use white sugar, you can use molasses, you can use any of that, whatever you have, and then a sour. And you can use vinegar, or you can use fruits, so citrus fruits. But today I am just going to use the ketchup, this maple syrup, and vinegar. I got these at local to me Quail and Olive, and in Carmel Valley. They have all sorts of great ingredients. So really all you need are these three things. But you can add in different seasonings and spices, and today I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of dried mustard, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, and half a teaspoon of ground cumin. There are lots of different ways to do this. I am just going to whisk this together in a bowl, and that's the sauce. You can slather it on ribs, either on the grill or in the oven, and then char that to get a nice smoky flavor. Or you can just serve it on the side. One thing you can do if you want to add more flavor is you can add in different alcohols. So I have made bourbon barbecue sauce or added in red wine. But if you do that, I usually do cook it. So I bring it to a boil and just make sure that alcohol cooks off. So 1 cup of ketchup, those spices that I mentioned, and then the sweet and the sour. And for me, I do 2 to 3 ratio of sour to sweet. So I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and this is the pear, ginger, wasabi balsamic. I just like that spiciness from the ginger and the wasabi, and also that sweetness from the pear. So 2 tablespoons of vinegar and 3 tablespoons of your sweetener, and I'm using maple syrup today. And this is a bourbon aged maple syrup. So those are my sweets and my sours, and then those spices I mentioned, and you just whisk that together. I don't usually add salt and pepper, but if you like, if you taste it and you think it needs that, feel free. This is, as I said, a very flexible process that you can use whatever base, whatever sweet, whatever sour, whatever spices. And that is it. Homemade, easy barbecue sauce. I did some oven-baked St. Louis ribs, and we'll have corn and potato salad on side. If you like this video, please click like and definitely hit that notification and subscribe bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. One thing I did want to mention, I already talked about the flexibility of this recipe, and I wanted to add that to me is one of the most appealing things about making my own barbecue sauce, or really any condiment. It's that I open up my fridge or my pantry and I look at what I have, and it gets those creative juices flowing, and I think, okay, what could I use today that is different from the last time that I did it. And so for me to be able to replicate that, I do write it down, but the process is exactly the same. And I love that flexibility of getting to be creative with the same process.